been on 12 Intrepid trips, and one of the questions I get asked all the time is what luggage to actually take for your tour. So I'm going to go through the different options I have, what I generally go for when I travel, and what I would avoid. So my number one is the Fairview 40-litre Osprey backpack. I have had this for about 10 years and it has held up so well. I love having a backpack on Intrepid trips, particularly if you're doing a basics or original. A lot of the accommodation doesn't have elevators, so being able to carry your backpack upstairs on your back is so much easier than having to lug up a wheeled suitcase. So this is a 40-litre, it's technically carry-on size, so this is good if you feel like you can travel light. I did a month in South America in this. It surprisingly holds a lot. There is a 60-litre one if you want a bit larger, but I probably wouldn't recommend much more than that. I'm doing a trip where we're not traveling as frequently, or we're not moving between hotels as frequently. I would consider either a carry-on size suitcase. Again, this is small, probably for a week, but it is super convenient because it is so light and so small and easy. So carry-on suitcase if you can, or I would go a medium-sized suitcase. This is the Near Story medium 65 centimeters. So I used this recently for my Ireland trip. It was also a good size. It didn't feel too large. Great for a comfort or even a premium style trip. What I would not take is a large wheeled suitcase like this. That's the medium that I would use. That's the large size suitcase. This is just too big on Intrepid trip. It's just awkward. It is too hard to manage and too hard to kind of fit in and out of vehicles. I have this backpack, which I always use for my trips. It's a waterproof backpack. It's from Bag Smart. It has the strap on the back, so if you are doing the suitcase option, really convenient. I find that is awesome when I don't want to have to carry anything. So this is a really good little combo for a lot of Intrepid trips. Obviously you need to check your trip and your destination to see they do have specific luggage restrictions. For example, a lot of the Turkey trips will have an internal flight which has a 15-kilo luggage limit, as well as some of the Africa trips you need to be able to store your bags under the vehicle, so they have restrictions on the size and the type. Where you can check is to head over to your trip on the Intrepid website, go to the essential trip information and view the packing list, which you can see here, and it clearly says what size suitcase you can or cannot take. Here it will give you further information about what you need to consider for your specific trip. But if it doesn't say anything specific, I would probably recommend a backpack, either the 40-litre Osprey Fairview or a 60-litre if you want a little bit more, or a wheeled sized medium suitcase, but nothing bigger. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and like and follow for more.